How has the MACH Mindset helped you cope during the current pandemic of COVID-19?
Okay, so let's start with COVID and COVID's effects on myself. Because, I think I'm probably as heavily affected by COVID as you're going to get. Because last year I lost my mom in July through COVID, and then I lost my aunt who was taking care of my mom in August. And there were very important people in my family structure, in my household. It was a big loss. And earlier in the year I lost my dad, but that wasn't COVID related. But essentially last year wiped out sort of the feet from under me, right? A lot of pillars of that I leaned on for support were just not there. And again, what kept me through is faith in God, because I believe as long as you have faith in God, you'll keep moving forward. You're here for a purpose. You're here on earth to do a job, and you've got to keep moving forward. It's like, one foot in front of the other foot, and you keep at it until you achieve the goals that you set out to achieve. So you've got to stay positive. I think it's also for COVID, your opinions of life and death and what it means and where you go, which, I don't believe people just pass on and then disappear, right? I believe there's a whole other exciting world out there. I'm also very open to that. I'm the type of person that will dream of my ancestors, will dream of my mom, dad, aunts all the time. And it's always happy dreams. There's never negative moments. I often forget that they're not there because they seem to be with me all the time. So I think it's how you approach these things, your mindset towards it, that determines whether you just crumble. And because a lot of people would have said, that's it, I don't have strength to go on, I'm closing GoldOre, I'm going to get a job, whatever, I just want an easy life now. But I think if you're driven enough and if you have that faith that everything happens for a reason and that you're here for a purpose on earth, you'll get there, you'll achieve your goals. But from another angle, MACH and COVID is a very interesting angle to that. Because MACH reactors don't break, right? They don't break, they don't need maintenance. They last the life of your project. So the only time you'll have hands-on with the MACH is when you're installing it. You might not even go near it for 10 years. And if you think about the whole thing with COVID and people contact and that type of thing, that's actually quite deep. To have something where you don't have a team of people, fitters, riggers, constantly fidgeting with it, that already is contributing, I would say. Social distance, you social distance with the MACH.